It was the game every kid seemed to be playing. Moshi Monsters wasn't just entertainment, it was an obsession. Millions of children around the world logged in every day to adopt monsters, solve puzzles, and collect rare Moshlings. At its peak, it had over 80 million players, shelves filled with toys, magazines, and even a feature-length movie. And then it was gone. The Moshlings went silent, the puzzles stopped, and the servers shut down. How could something so big, so loved, just disappear? Was it outpaced by change, or did it collapse under its own success? So, what really happened to Moshi Monsters? In 2008, the gaming world was changing, social media was on the rise, and kids were spending more time online. Mind Candy, a London-based company, saw an opportunity to create a game that combined education, entertainment, and creativity in a safe space for children. That idea became Moshi Monsters. At its core, the game offered a simple but brilliant concept. Players could adopt a virtual monster, customize its appearance, and explore Monstro City, a vibrant world filled with puzzles, challenges, and collectible creatures called Moshlings. The puzzles weren't just fun. They were designed to help kids improve math, logic, and vocabulary skills. What set Moshi Monsters apart wasn't just the gameplay, but the sense of connection it created. Players could decorate their monster's home, visit their friends' homes, and send messages in a highly moderated chat system. It was one of the first games to offer a safe, interactive online experience for children, and both kids and parents loved it. The game's free-to-play model was another stroke of genius. Anyone could join, but optional memberships unlocked exclusive features like rare Moshlings and premium items. This balance drew millions of kids to the platform while generating revenue for Mind Candy. By 2010, Moshi Monsters had become one of the fastest-growing online games in the world. By 2010, Moshi Monsters was no longer just a game. It was a cultural phenomenon. Kids everywhere were logging in daily to feed their monsters, solve puzzles, and hunt for Moshlings. Birthday parties, schoolyard discussions, and even holiday wish lists were filled with references to Moshi Monsters. The constant sense of discovery was a key factor in its success. Rare Moshlings could be unlocked through challenges or secret codes, creating excitement and competition among players. Daily puzzles rewarded kids with rocks, the in-game currency, to decorate their homes or buy special items. Every login felt like a new adventure in Monstro City. But Moshi Monsters didn't stop at gameplay. It expanded into toys, trading cards, clothing, and even a monthly magazine that became one of the best-selling children's publications in the UK. By 2011, the platform had over 50 million registered users, and its influence was everywhere. The creators kept the game fresh, with constant updates, new missions, and limited edition content. Seasonal events and special releases gave kids reasons to log in day after day. At its peak, Moshi Monsters felt unstoppable. Part of the magic of Moshi Monsters was how it combined creativity, learning, and social interaction. Daily puzzles weren't just addictive, they were designed to challenge kids' brains. Whether solving riddles or completing math challenges, players felt like they were earning their rewards. The Moshlings were another masterstroke. These tiny, collectible creatures became status symbols within the game. Some were easy to find, while others were rare and required special actions or secret codes to unlock. For kids, discovering a rare Moshling was like striking gold. The game also encouraged creativity. Players could customize their monsters and decorate their virtual homes, making their profiles unique. Visiting friends' houses added a social element that made the game feel alive. This mix of puzzles, collectibles, and community turned Moshi Monsters into more than just a game. It became part of its players' daily routines. But as successful as it was, the gaming world was changing, and Moshi Monsters wasn't immune to the shifting tides. By the early 2010s, Moshi Monsters was at the top of its game, but the gaming world was evolving quickly and cracks began to show. The rise of mobile gaming posed a significant challenge. Games like Angry Birds and Clash of Clans dominated app stores, offering quick, addictive gameplay on phones and tablets. Unlike Moshi Monsters, which was built for desktops, these mobile games were portable, free, and accessible anytime. At the same time, platforms like Minecraft and Roblox were revolutionizing how kids played online. Instead of structured puzzles, these games offered open-ended creativity, allowing players to build, explore, and create their own worlds. For kids growing up in the mobile-first era, Moshi Monsters started to feel limited. The game's subscription model also became a problem. While Moshi Monsters was free to play, the best features, rare Moshlings, exclusive items, and special missions were locked behind a paid membership. As free-to-play games with microtransactions became the norm, Moshi Monsters' model started to feel outdated. By the mid-2010s, the challenges were impossible to ignore. User numbers were dropping, and Mind Candy struggled to keep the game fresh. Efforts to adapt, like the mobile spin-off Moshi Monsters Village, couldn't replicate the magic of the original. Meanwhile, the cost of maintaining the platform was rising, and revenue was falling. In December 2019, Mind Candy announced the end. After more than a decade of puzzles, Moshlings and adventures, the servers were shut down. Millions of players who had grown up with Moshi Monsters saw their favourite monsters disappear forever. The closure wasn't just the end of a game, it was the end of an era. For many fans, it felt like losing a piece of their childhood. Even though the servers are gone, Moshi Monsters hasn't been forgotten. For millions of kids, it was more than a game, it was a cultural touchstone. Its quirky characters, daily puzzles, and collectible Moshlings still hold a special place in the memories of those who explored Monstro City. Nostalgia for the game remains strong. Videos, memes, and fan art continue to circulate online, and former players often share stories of their favourite monsters and rare Moshlings. Mind Candy also tried to keep the brand alive with Moshi Twilight Sleep Stories, a wellness app featuring Moshi-themed bedtime content. While it found some success, it was far removed from the playful magic of the original game. Moshi Monsters paved the way for modern platforms like Minecraft and Roblox by showing how a game could combine creativity, community, and education. But its story is also a cautionary tale about the need to adapt in a fast-changing industry. The question remains, could Moshi Monsters ever make a comeback? Nostalgia has revived other games, and a reboot could attract both former players and a new generation. For a revival to succeed, it would need to adapt to modern trends: mobile-first gameplay, open-ended experiences, and a free-to-play model. The challenge would be balancing innovation with the nostalgia that made Moshi Monsters so beloved. For now, Moshi Monsters lives on as a cherished memory, a reminder of a time when Monstro City was alive with colour, puzzles, and the thrill of discovering something new. Its servers may be gone, but its legacy and its Moshlings live on.